ನಮಸ್ತೆ ಶರಣು ಶರಣಾರ್ಥಿಗಳು dear learners, welcome to SBPS online classes. Dear students, we have started NCERT class 6th geography, the earth our habitat, chapter number 3, motions of the earth. And in the present video class we are going to discuss the remaining contents. Those are revolution, effects of revolution and cycle of seasons. So what is the definition of revolution? Let us discuss. Dear students, as we had discussion that there are two types of motions of the earth. One is the rotation, another one is the revolution. So let us understand the definition of the revolution. So revolution is the movement of the earth around the sun in a fixed path or orbit called the revolution. Simply we can say the second motion of the earth around the sun in its orbit is called revolution. So while revolution causes the changes of seasons, so which are the seasons we have? We are experiencing four seasons. Those are winter, summer, rainy and autumn. So these are the four seasons we are experiencing on the surface, as well as these seasons change after the 4 months of the on the earth. So every season completes in a 4 months. So because of the earth change the position, we will get the another season. So we will experiencing the another season. So during the revolution period, to complete one revolution, earth takes 365 days and 6 hours. So it is the period called the 1 year. And during this year we are experiencing the changes of seasons on the earth's surface. And next we go through the leap year. What is the leap year? 6 hours saved every year are added to make one day. That one day means it is a 24 hours period over a span of 4 years. So after the 4 years, we will get one day or 24 hours to adding the 6 hours each year. So that is extra day of the particular after the 4 years. So this surplus day is added to the month of February. This year, thus every fourth year, February is on of 29 days instead of 28 days. So yeah, after the 4 years we will get extra day. That extra day is added in the February month as a 29th date, so instead of 28. So such year with 366 days is called a leap year. So when the year get the one extra day, that year is considered as a leap year. So what is the leap day? 29th date in February, that is the leap day. What is the leap year? There are 366 days in a year. That year is called the leap year. The earth is going around the sun in an elliptical path. So what is the elliptical path? The earth, sometimes it is far away from the sun and sometimes it is nearest to the sun. So this is the oval shape path called the elliptical orbit. So it is not a spherical shape of the orbit. It is in a oval shaped orbit called the elliptical orbit. So our earth is revolving around the sun in a elliptical orbit, and the earth is inclined in the same direction. So where is the sun located? The earth tilted towards the sun while revolving around the sun. So the inclined means tilted. A year is usually divided into summer, winter, spring and autumn seasons. So 365 days and 6 hours, this is the year period. In this year period, earth changes the seasons. So which are the seasons? One is the summer, winter, spring and autumn. And seasons change due to the change in the position of the earth around the sun. So while rotation, the earth experiences the day and night. So while revolving around the sun, the earth changes the seasons because it changes its path as well as the position. And in different period of time the earth experience the different seasons. So next we go through the in 2020 is also a leap year. So the last leap day was February 29 in the 2020. So it is the next leap year. The next leap year is February 29th 2024. So this is all about the leap year as well as the motion of the earth revolution and the effects. Now we are going to discuss. So before going to discuss the effects of the revolution, let us understand the meaning of the words. First one, summer solstice, winter solstice and equinox. So during the summer seasons experience the earth in that particular summer season, particular one day, that is 21st June. In that particular day, the day experienced the longest day and shortest night. As we had discussion that the 12 hours day and 12 hours night is called the earth day. And now in the 21st June, the particular that day, the day is very longest and the night is very shortest. So we are experiencing the terrible heat in that particular day, and we are getting very tired during the afternoon session. So we prefer to sleep as well as we prefer to drink cold beverages as well as the and we are sweating, so we feel sweat. And during the winter solstice, so and during this winter solstice, particular one day, which is the day 22nd December. In that particular day, the day is very short and the night is very long. So this condition is called the, or this experience of the earth is called winter solstice. So during the winter season, we have the earth experience the days are shorter and nights are longer. So we are experiencing the cold climatical condition, as well as we are prefer to drink hot drinks like tea, coffee, as well as and we prefer to wear the sweater, woolen clothes. And during the winter season, the sun sets very early in the one hour early, or a 1.5 hour early compared to the summer season. So this and we are experience the darkness before 6 o'clock p.m. So this is the about the winter solstice. So what about the equinox? Equinox means it is a equal. So which are the equal? The days are equal and nights are equal. So when the days are equal and nights are equal, days are equal means 12 hours the day and 12 hours nights. So when the earth experience the equal day and night in 21st March and 23rd September, in 2 days of the year, the earth experience equal day and equal nights. So this is called the equinox. So let us discuss the summer solstice briefly. So just you observe this figure, dear children. This revolution of the earth, it changes the summer season, winter season and autumn season and spring season. So while revolving around the sun, the earth take the change their position, and while changing the position, the earth experience the four seasons. So during the summer season, particular June 21st, the day is very long and night is short. So exactly opposite of in the winter season, in the December 21st, in particular that day, the earth experience day is shortest and night is longest. So in between the two we have the autumn season and spring season. So those are equinox. So particular in particular September 23rd and March 21st, in particular those days the earth experienced the equal day and equal night. So how the position changes on revolving around the sun of the earth. So this is the summer solstice, winter solstice, and this is equinox, and this is also equinox. This is the autumn equinox, this is the spring equinox. So let us discuss the how the effects of the revolution that changes the earth position as well as the seasons. So start with the summer solstice. The northern hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. So this is the sun, the our earth tilted towards the sun. Tilted means it is inclined towards the sun. So the sun rays falls on the Tropic of Cancer. So where is the Tropic of Cancer? It is located in the northern hemisphere in 23 and half degree northern latitude. So the earth the sun rays directly fall on this latitude. So the and as a result these areas receives more heat. So in the northern hemisphere, particularly Tropic of Cancer, receives the sunlight, and it is climatical and weather condition is too hot, and there are nearer the poles that receives the less heat because the sun rays are reaching the in slanting manner. So this is called the summer solstice. Next we go through the northern pole is inclined towards the sun, and the places beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight for about 6 months. So then in the north hemisphere, Arctic Circle, it is in a 66 and half degree north towards the 90-degree north pole. So this region experience the continuous daylight for about 6 months. So the 6 month the earth experience the summer season, in particular Arctic Circle to up to towards the pole side of the north. And since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting light from the sun, it is summer in the regions. So in the north hemisphere the earth experience the summer seasons, and it is north of the equator. So this is all about the summer solstice, and a few another few points about the summer solstice. The in the summer season, the longest day and the shortest night at these places occur on 21st June. In during 21st June, particularly in that day, the longest day and the shortest night the earth experience or that place occur. And particularly which are the countries located in the northern hemisphere during the period of the summer season, they experience the summer season. At this time in the southern hemisphere all these conditions are reversed because the sun is sorry the north portion north hemisphere is tilted towards the sun. So the southern hemisphere the sun rays away from this part of the hemisphere. So the southern hemisphere experiences the winter season. So the nights are longer, the days are shorter in the southern hemisphere. So this climatical condition is the coldest compared to the north hemisphere. The position of the earth is called the summer solstice. So it is the summer solstice. Next we go through the another one, winter solstice. This is the second solstice. So on 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn. So where is the Tropic of Capricorn? It is besides of the equator in the southern hemisphere in the 23.5 degree north south hemisphere. So the sun rays falls on the this particular latitude. So the latitude receives the more rays of the sun. So this area becomes more heat during the month of December. And which are the countries located in the southern hemisphere, they are experiencing the summer season. And it is as the sun rays fall vertically at the tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degrees south, the larger portion of the southern hemisphere gets light, and it is summer in the southern hemisphere with longer days and shorter nights. So the all the parts of this southern hemisphere experiencing the long days and short nights. And the reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. So and in the northern hemisphere we have the winter season. So this position of the earth is called the winter solstice. And next we go through the equinox. So as I said that equinox means equal. Equal means which are the equals? The days are also equal and nights also equal. So the earth experienced the equal day and equal night. So on 21st March and September 23rd, direct rays of the sun fall on the equator. So at this position, neither of the poles is tilted towards the sun, so the whole earth experienced the equal days and equal nights. So which half portion of the or halves of the earth that receives the sun rays, that is the day, and which part is away from the sunlight, that experience the night time. So this is the equal 12 hours day and so 12-hour night. It is the equinox. So this is called an equinox. On 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere. In the northern hemisphere, the earth experienced the autumn season, and in the southern hemisphere it is the spring season in the southern hemisphere. So this is all about the equinox. And some few points about the equinox. On 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. The opposite is the case on 21st March, when it is spring in the northern hemisphere and autumn in the southern hemisphere. The days and nights and changes in the seasons because of the rotation and revolution of the earth respectively. So this is the conclusion of this chapter. So the days are forming and nights are forming due to the rotation of the earth, and during the revolution the earth experience or earth changes the seasons. So we will get the effect of the revolution of the earth on its own axis as well as revolving around the sun. So in the next upcoming class we will start the new lesson. Till then, bye bye, stay home, stay safe.